Oh, guys, first time in the kitchen. This is kind of funny. This is very hilarious. This is very hilarious to me. Whatever, it's just me, I guess. I don't want to get into it. This is kind of cracking me up. Whoa, dude, I'm kind of tripping. I never knew that I was supposed to be vlogging in the kitchen. Well, it's because here's the thing. I don't want to be vlogging this. I really don't. Listen and shame. It just always continues. I'm making a banana bread. I love making banana bread, but I haven't made it in a long time, especially since I've moved here. I need to check the exact date that I moved here, because I know it was in June, but I'm very curious of what day it was. Anyways, I'm really thirsty. When I start licking my lips, it means I'm thirsty, mind you. I'm nervous. Seriously, I'm nervous. It's because, I don't know. It's because I'm making this banana bread. And I'm always nervous. That's so true. I've never thought about that. That is really true, and that affects the way that the food tastes. Because I'm always thinking, at least in more recent years, that when I am cooking, because honestly, like, I am a Taurus, so, like, let's clock that T. That, like, I am a good cook, like, you know what I mean, I have good taste, but, like, sometimes I throw shit together, and I just, like, I'm too lazy, and I just throw shit together, and then they're like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, eat it, you know what I mean? But, like, it's good. It's not that bad, but it's not, like, you know, it's not refined, or, like, I didn't take my time, or I was rushed. You know, if I'm feeling lazy, like, ya valió verga, you know what I mean? Like, it's over. So, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is. My point with all of this, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that, like, in my previous life, in my old life, when I was still living in Phoenix at my mom's house, it's because, like, my meals would just be, like, easy shit, you know what I mean? Like, I would just do, like, God, I actually do miss that tilapia, the tortilla crusted tilapia. Because Isaiah brought that up the other day, and I'm like, dang, it's been a minute since I've had fish. I'm like, I do miss fish. My mom loves fish. Oh my god, fish reminds me of home. Mind you. That's funny. More reminds me of my dad, you know? It just does. There I go again. But I'm losing the note. Oh yeah, I would just eat that I would eat, it's because I don't love fish that much, so I would eat it, like, just, like, a little bit. But then, like, the chicken and stuff, it's because I always say that I love chicken. I don't know, I have, like, a comfort. It's just, like, it's always there for me when I need it. Like, when I'm fucking hungry, like, I'm gonna eat some chicken and it's gonna fill me up. Oh my god, that must be my ancestors talking, you know what I mean? That, like, really is, because my abuelita, like, she does tell me about, you know, like, not the roosters, but, like, you know what I mean, like, the chickens. She'd be throwing that shit around. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Anyways, that reminds me, I still haven't listened to Sticky by Drake, but I have to. Really wish I could play music while vlogging. Well, the thing is that, like, my videos are gonna get so much better, and you're gonna see it. Anyways, God, okay, let's really focus, because now I'm fucking around again. Oh my god, literally. So my mixture is sitting here for this banana bread. I'm not even done. I didn't even add the chocolate. Oh my god. Or the walnuts. I guess I'm not adding walnuts because I don't have walnuts, but she says she loves nuts. It's because this is for Bianca. There's pine nuts, and there's whatever. Let's go get let's get water, let's get nuts. The two essential food groups. Sorry, I can't help myself. Okay, hold on. I also find that these days I'm so impatient. I think it's the realization that I've always been like this. I was just really suppressing it really hard. But I'm so impatient, even just, like, wait for, like, the water to, like, fill up. Like, that's, like, takes, like, 1,000 years. That's what it feels like. Oh my god. Seriously. My lips are dry as fuck. Should I add the pine nuts? Should I add the pine nuts to the banana bread, or no? I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. Ideal for pastas and salads. Yeah, these pine nuts are not for, but that doesn't make sense, right? Well, I'm like, here's just, because, like, I'm an inventive cook. Like, you know what I mean? I will just throw shit together and see what works. Like, I'm gonna reference a TikTok that I made, because I finally went back to watch my TikToks, and when I make, like, my bulldog ramen with mushrooms, like, I'm sure someone's like, what the you know, like, but to me it was good. Well, to be honest, the thing about mushrooms is that I do feel like, you know how, like, people use it as a substitute for chicken, and I'm like, I kind of do get that, because it is very similar. Like, it's kind of a lot, you know what I mean? So it's like, you just Damn, that smells good. I'm hungry. Tengo hambre. That's why I'm so distracted. Por eso estoy distraída y muy estresada. That's what I was thinking. That's why I started vlogging, because the thought came to my mind. The more and more that Spanish comes to me, I get really excited by it, because I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. You know what I mean? But I'm like, when I say something like that, it makes me so happy that it just pops into my mind, and that I sound like my mom and like all the things. But then also I wanted to document that, so then I started vlogging, because I'm like, yeah, estoy muy estresada, because I'm making this banana bread and I'm worried that it's not gonna come out good. Like, I am really worried about it, because like sometimes, you know, I'm kind of hit or miss. I'm a hit or miss cook. Like, it's true. Sometimes it's really fucking good, and sometimes it's like you just threw that shit together and called it a day, and I'm like, well, yes. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes you just gotta go with it. Sometimes you gotta have the bad. You gotta have the misses. You know what I mean? You gotta see who loves you. I'm like, temperature check. Who loves me enough to still eat this? I didn't know I was doing that. But like, also no. Like, don't play games, Melissa. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I guess that's what I was doing. I don't know, that just came to me, so it needed to be said, mind you. It's because like I was joking with Virgil earlier when he was still here, and I asked him if he was like still gonna eat it, or because like I told him that I was nervous, and he's like, why, you know? And I'm like, are you still gonna eat it if it tastes like shit? And he's like, no. And he like said this thing about how he's like, I'm asking you to make it good, like it should be good. And I'm like, ugh, because like, don't put pressure on me, freaking Capricorns. Capricorn mood. I'm like, I'm already like stressed. I don't need you telling me that it needs to be good, because like I already want it to be good, you know what I mean? But then like what he's saying is like, put in the effort, and I'm like, I am. It's just that I'm stressed. So like, you know, it's like, take a load off and then it can be good. So that's why I'm vlogging, and that's why I'm listening to Lana Del Rey. And I kind of want to put on an episode of Broad City, because that's what it is. I'm really giving Alana at the moment. I love Alana, my other inspiration. That's really funny, but it is true. I guess I'm gonna do that. I kind of became her, mind you, because I took a little bit of an edible earlier. You know what I mean? I don't do it all the time. I guess I should talk about this, my usage, if you want to know. It just kind of depends. Like, if I feel like it's because my journey with weed, like, it's kind of a lot. It is a lot. I will get into it, but for right now, all that I feel like saying is that I got to the point where it's like, yeah, like, no, that's la gran cosa. Like, I'm used to it, babes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm used to being high. It doesn't freak me the fuck out anymore, because, like, you know, I'm used to seeing, like, the shit. So it's like, I see the shit and I'm like, well, yeah. And then, because, like, okay, this is what I do want to say, though, is that the first time, well, not the first time, but, like, when I was alone in my room and I got really, really high, and I just, like, I was like, because that's so me, Pisces, very Pisces, but I was so stressed out because I was feeling all of my anxiety. I guess I was processing all of my unprocessed anxiety, and then I was terrified, but then I was seeking refuge, like how I've been saying, within myself, and I got to the conclusion that, like, I don't have to stress the fuck out, because everything is always love. I remember having that thought in my room, alone. Like, at night, I was, like, home alone, and I had that thought, and I cried and cried and cried, because I was like, I've always known that. I'm like, I have always known that since I was a little girl, that I don't have to, like, freak the fuck out, because it's all love. You know what I mean? Like, that's, like, what matters, even though there's, like, shit going on. You know what I mean? But, like, it really is love. So then that's why I kept getting high, because, like, not to, like, freak myself out, because I don't like that, but because I was like, I want to feel that feeling again. I want to feel the love. I would have certain experiences until, like, I kind of got there. And then now it's like, yeah. But it's because I had this thought earlier, so before I started vlogging, where I'm like, oh, but I feel it all the time now. Like, I get it now. I do. I wasn't tuning into that before. It was only tuning into the fear. But now I'm tuning into the love, and it feels fucking good. I hope the mic is picking this up, because I am talking a little bit quiet, because I'm a little spooked. I'm a little spooked because, like I said, I'm nervous. I'm making this banana bread. Let's get back to the banana bread, so that I can calm down. I'm also nervous because I'm doing something new. Because, like, I really do that. I get nervous with people seeing me in new spaces. This is very interesting because, okay, I vlogged something yesterday, but it's not going to come out till later. But let's just say that it's like a whole thing. Obviously, I have this fear. I don't know if I should be speaking this as I'm making the banana bread, but I guess so. Well, it's already been said. But I had this fear of like being seen really bad, really, really bad, because I grew up with a family that was undocumented. I haven't clarified this on the channel, but they're not undocumented anymore. That's like a whole other thing. I have been needing to say this. It's because it's almost like that part is like almost like shameful too. It used to be like more shameful. It felt like a thing. Well, I mean, maybe I'm just remembering. You know, for me though, it was like very like normal for me, of course, when I was younger. That like we knew so many people. Like, you know, we were very open and honest about it of like, you know, no tenemos papeles. But maybe that's me because we moved and then things changed, things shifted because we moved to a different area, a different neighborhood, and I didn't see it as much anymore. Dude, things really did change. That's crazy. Me processing my life again on the channel. It's crazy. Like, I think that like I'm convinced that it's just gonna keep being like that. Like that's what life is. Because I was like, I think it's like for me. Because like how I said, it's very traumatizing. So it's like, you know, the rest of my life is kind of processing the trauma. And I've been thinking about this too, because I referenced how like I used to be in therapy, and I'm not in therapy anymore. And like but I think that I do. I've always like, I said this before, like I would love to go back to therapy so that I can have someone that I can, you know what, yeah, because it's like a thing. There's some things that I don't know if I really keep anything to myself, because like I always end up sharing it. That's the really interesting thing, is that like when you are such an open book, like how do you keep, it's because you do. There's things inevitably that you just keep it to yourself, and then there's other things that you feel like sharing. I've been kind of wondering that. I'm like, what kind of things, like how do you know? Like, how do you know when to share and when to not? It's a lot of things. All right. I'm going to speak love into this banana bread so that it comes out really delicious. Oh, yes, because, like, I was thinking that when I cracked the eggs. Oh, yeah, I was laughing to myself because I cracked the eggs, and then I was like, you got cracked, remember? You said that earlier? Me, in my own vlogs, I'm like, you wanted to get cracked, and now you did. But, oh, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that this banana bread is going to come out very delicious. Muy delicioso. Genial. This banana bread is so delicious. You know how you can like speak to plants? You can also speak to banana bread. Oh my God. Margie's coming. Mind you, speak to the banana bread. You're very delicious. You're very delicious. I'm talking to the banana bread so that it tastes very delicious.
Did you put pine nuts in it?
No, I thought about it. It's because like in the end, I didn't put any nuts because I am worried about it. I think it's good. I don't want to.
I don't really like nuts in banana bread.
I like.
I'm okay with it, but I don't love it.
I don't think I've ever like loved it when I make it myself, or I think maybe one time I did put it on, but like not like, or put the nuts in. Mind you. You know what I mean, mind you. Okay, we're not gonna. Oh, but what I didn't put is the card. That's what I need to do. I need to add the card. Okay. I just got really nervous. It's because, you know, it's nerve-wracking. I do need to say this. It's nerve-wracking to be on camera for a family, to let them see me this way, because it's like the whole thing of like being seen, of like, because part of me feels like I'm putting on a performance. Like I'm like, oh, you caught me in the act. I'm putting on a performance, but then I'm like, I'm putting on a performance like for myself. Like this is who I really am. It's very Gemini. What can I say? You know what I mean? Because it's like, this is who I am. Is I want to put on a show. If life is a stage, I want to put on a show. You know what I mean? That's very Leo, which is funny because again, it's the Lionsgate portal, mind you. And that's my 10th house. But my midheaven is Cancer, mind you. My Cancer is Sun. My Leo is Moon. If you get that reference, comment below. Ah! like how I said, I really can't stand it. So I still didn't fill it up all the way. I'm too impatient. Alright, I gotta put the banana bread in. We'll see how it comes out.